Well, it was one of Jammu and Kashmir's most horrific fake encounter cases. But 12 years later, the army is still refusing to put their men on trial despite a CBI charge sheet. Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has said the delay in the Pathribal case is a huge travesty of justice. He was reacting to the Supreme Court's scathing words for the army, which said the victims have not got justice. The army is neither willing to take over the case nor hand it over to a magistrate.
For nearly 12 years now, Abdul Rashid Khan is waiting for justice for his father Jumma Khan, who was abducted and killed in one of Jammu and Kashmir's most infamous and horrific fake encounters. 5 villagers, including Jumma Khan, were killed on the 24th of March in 2000 in the Pathribal fake encounter with the army. The army initially said those killed were Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists who were behind the massacre of 35 Sikhs in Chitisingpura in March of that year. However, a CBI probe held the army personnel guilty of murdering innocent villagers and charge-sheeted them in 2006. But for all these years, there has been no trial because the army says their men have immunity under the Armed Forces Act and cannot be indicted without prior sanction for prosecution by the government. Now, after the Supreme Court's scathing criticism of the army for the delay in the trial, Chief Minister Omar Abdullah has told NDTV the case is a travesty of justice and reignites the debate about the controversial Armed Forces Special Powers Act.
I think it's one of the travesties of our justice system, and obviously this calls again into question the entire debate about the Armed Forces Special Powers Act.
Back in the valley, Abdul Rashid Khan is not really convinced that his family will get the justice they seek in a case that has dragged on for 12 years already.
कातिल जो है उनको सजा दी जाए, उसका अभी तक हम देख रहे हैं, अभी तक कोई मसला हो रहा नहीं है. जब 10 साल में नहीं हुआ, अभी कौन करेगा?
In last 22 years, in Jammu and Kashmir state has sought sanctions in more than 50 cases. The army has not given sanction in any one case, and they have court-martialed only one personnel. So this is what the Supreme Court has said, that they are neither themselves delivering the justice nor allowing the civilian courts to deliver the justice.
For the army, stakes in this case are very high. Pathribal encounter and massacre of Sikhs at Chitisingpura are linked to each other, and whatever way the case goes, it will have serious ramifications, not just how the protections for the security forces contained in Armed Forces Special Powers Act will be interpreted. It can also reopen old demands for a probe into Sikh massacre. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi for NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.